Hello students, this is SriRam Shastri. Once again, I welcome you back to my new video session. In this video, we are going to discuss about the phylum Chordata. In that, we are going to discuss about the classification of phylum Chordata. The first subphylum in that we are going to study today, that is about the Hemi Chordata. So the word Hemi Chordata refers to, Hemi means half, Chordata refers to chordata. So the animal which bears or has half chordate characters are considered as hemichordates. So here, these are some of the important things which we have to discuss here. One by one, we'll start the discussion basically. So if we talk about the habitat, first thing always when you talk about an animal, it should be about the habitat. What is the habitat of this animal? These animals are exclusively marine forms. Exclusively marine means they are only found in marine habitat, they are not found anywhere else. Okay, exclusively they are found only in marine habitat. First point. Second thing, if you talk about their habitat, after that, body form. What kind of a body form do they have? Their body form is generally vermiform. Vermiform means worm-like body. So it is bilaterally symmetrical, it is triploblastic, and they are also eucoelomates. They are having true coelom in them. Along with that, generally if you talk about the symmetry, it is bilateral symmetry, vermiform body, and they live inside the what you call as tube-like structures. So they are also called as tuberculous animals. So what kind of a association do they have if you ask about that? Some of them are solitary, they live alone, they are solitary. Some of them are colonial. Some of them are solitary, some of them are colonial, but they are having these characters called what you just I said, that is about the symmetry is bilateral symmetry, eucoelomate, triploblastic. Okay. Second point, third point coming to body wall. So if you talk about body wall, they are having only single layered epidermis. They don't have the dermis. Okay, only upper epidermis is there, which is single layered, which is not multi-layered. Along with epidermis, they are also having mucus glands which secretes mucus and keeps their body moist. Okay. Then coming to coelom, what kind of a coelom do they have? They are true coelomates, I said, and they are having enterocoelom. They are having enterocoelom. You can see the characters on the board. They are having enterocoelom, and coelom is divided into generally three parts of the body, because body is divisible into three parts. The first part is called as the proboscis, second one is called as the collar, and third part is called as the trunk. Proboscis, collar, and trunk. Okay, so the coelom is also distributed into these three parts as protocele, mesocele, and metacele. Protocele, mesocele, and metacele. That's it. Then if you talk about digestive system is complete. It is either straight or sometimes it is U-shaped digestive tract. Then if you talk about the endoskeleton, here endoskeleton as such is not so very well developed, but previously the buccal diverticulum, which runs to what you call as the proboscis, was considered to be as notochord, but later on they identified it as some other tissue, not as a notochord. So because it was similar to notochord, it was considered as an endoskeletal structure previously. Then if you talk about respiration is completely by gills itself. They are aquatic, as I said, exclusively marine. Dorsolateral gill slits are present. Dorsolateral gill slits are present. They may be one pair to many pairs with respect to different species which come under this particular subphylum. We will talk about them in classification. Then if you talk about circulation is open type, heart is dorsal heart is present, and they are having two blood vessels. Clear? Two main blood vessels are there. Okay. So the circulatory system is open type, they have dorsal heart, and they are having only two main blood vessels. Then if you talk about the excretion, here excretion is also very much simple. It is either by a single gland called as the proboscis gland or glomerulus. They are connected to the bloodstream directly. Blood vessels are connected to the glomerulus directly. Okay. Then neural system, if you talk about. Neural system is very simple. Subepidermal plexus, that is network of nerve below the skin, below the epidermis is present. So it is called as subepidermal nerve plexus is present. Dorsal hollow nerve cord is present. Okay, dorsal hollow nerve cord is present. That is, you can remember, these are basic chordate characters. Then if you talk about the reproduction is always only sexual, mainly sexual type of reproduction. Here sexes are separate, male and female are individually separate animals. Also fertilization, if you talk, it's always external, that is fertilization occurs inside the seawater because they are marine form. And then development is either direct in some animals or indirect in some animals. What do you mean by that? Is direct development means development of an young one which is similar to their parents in all characters or almost characters. But if there is an intermediate stage which is not resembling their parents, we call it as a larval stage. Okay, so some of them are having direct development, some of them are having a larval stage, so they have indirect development. Those animals which have indirect development, they show a free swimming larva. The name of the larva is Tornaria larva. It is a free swimming form of larva called as Tornaria larva. Okay, there are a lot of examples. One simple example you can remember for this is balanoglossus or secoglossus. These are commonly called as tongue worms or acorn worms. In the next video, I will discuss about the classification of the subphylum. What? What subphylum? Subphylum-hemichordata. Clear? So today we'll stop this video here itself. The next video will continue with the classification of it. Thank you.